Good morning. Yeah, it's what was that? Okay. You know, you sort of recognize the noises your cats make, and that one just didn't fit in for a second there. What's up, Julia? What's up, Julia? Let me just have a look. Baby. Oh, yes, that's why it wasn't familiar. It's not Julia. That's an Ellie noise. Mm-hmm. So I started talking, and Ellie decided to start talking too. Alrighty, where was I? So I headed out this morning, rather late. I get up every day at the same time. I feed the cats at 7, then I have breakfast. The problem is, after breakfast, I continue reading the paper, then I go and check my emails and on and on. And if I get caught up in something, it may be, hours later that I finally get out. Anyway, I got out around close to 10, 9:30, 10 o'clock. And it said on my weather app that it feels like rain, but the temperature wasn't bad. I think it was, hi Ellie, she's staring straight at me, going, who are you talking to? And I thought, well, what always happens around here is it says it's gonna rain and then it doesn't really, and it's not as bad as it says. And so I thought, just never mind, get dressed for the temperature. And then when you get to the door, decide if you're gonna wear a windbreaker or a raincoat. And that's what I did. I sort of opened the door and I went, waved my fingers out and, okay, this is perhaps raincoat weather, but it's not raining. I looked out, it's not raining, so no problem. Put my cap on and grabbed my raincoat and headed out. And on my face, it was misting, right? But not too bad. And there was a bit of a wind. When you first go out, it feels unpleasant, but then you get going and you warm up and no problem. So, and my leg, didn't feel the greatest. So I thought, well, maybe just power through and it'll be okay. And I started going. I figured I'll go this way around town and then I'll go across and I'll come back and do the loop. By the time I got to the other end of town, I was going, I don't think you should go much further. What I was actually doing was I was trying to find the third church. It is not what you would call, it doesn't call itself a church. It is the Grace Family Bible Fellowship. And I have the address here. So I thought I would, I had the address and I thought, okay, let's try and find it. I never did. I have the address, I have the street, I was on the street, and I was going down. I was on the even side of the street, and the numbers were going down, but it didn't show up where I thought it should be. And then I asked it where it was, asked for directions. And then at this point, I was standing here, and I this doesn't make sense. This is where I am. It's telling me, weird directions. So I just went, let's find this on a day where it isn't, cold and yucky, and I feel better. So I just went, okay, never mind, I'll find that the next time I'm out. So I see roughly where it is supposed to be, in a house somewhere, but no biggie. Yeah. So there is a third church in someone's home. Yeah. So I thought, well, maybe I'll run into Judy when I head back. And by golly, as I'm coming up the street, there is Judy just heading out in her garden doing stuff. And then she notices, as we're standing there talking, that someone has run over her lilac bush. She goes, oh, look at this. What? How did this happen? We're looking around for, but it didn't look like it had happened just now, just then. It looked like it. Anyway, we were puzzled, and all that could enter my mind was that crazy neighbor lady. But anyway, I headed home, and I got downstairs, and just as I was changing my pants, I was changing my pants from walking pants to in-house pants. They're more comfortable and looser. She texted me. She says, what did she say? She said, I found out who did it. It was her husband backing into the driveway. Never told me. Said it was rainy and dark and couldn't see. He's on my naughty list. Dear God, just shoot me. That's how she talks. Yeah. I said, too funny. An emoji, laughing emoji. And she says, right now, I'm not seeing the humor. Yeah. So her husband got home late, and it was raining, and he was back. He always backs into the spot, and missed. Probably went, damn. That poor lilac tree. Oh. Lilac bush. So that was it. All right. Yeah, so I'm just got my cucumbers warming up. I put them in warm water. I take them out of the fridge, I put them in warm water just a half an hour before because I don't like cold food. I like either room temperature or warm food. I don't like cold food. And yes, I'll eat a salad if you make me a salad, but other things like that, I don't like them cold. So, yeah. But, that was the whole reason I went out, was to get exercise. Because, if you don't, you stop, you freeze up, you stiffen up, then you can't move. You don't move, you can't move. And, so to get back to the reason I went out. Plus, what I have learned is that if I don't exercise, I don't sleep as well. I take longer to go to sleep. So that's why at the end of the summer or in the summer, I would walk my 4K in the morning, and then I would walk around the community at night. Just add that little bit of extra fatiguing to help me go to bed. And it works. So lately, what I've been doing is, running around with the cats. So the cats get, chase me around the house. Now it's been painful, but I do that. I used to do my weights, okay? That would be my method. I would, at the end of the night, I would do my weights. But I have, I'm just falling apart. I've re-injured various things, so I have to be very careful with my arms and shoulders and neck. So I have not touched my weights in many, many months. And because my arm feels the way it does, and that's why I sometimes take a leave, it's because of my arm more than because of my leg. I'm not going to push it. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm falling apart. I'm falling apart. What can you do? Yeah, so exercise helps you sleep. Yeah, me at least. It really helps. I remember I used to go swimming, and the only time that was convenient for me was after work. The only after work swimming time that was available was after 8 or after 9. And at that point, I was a night hawk. I didn't mind going swimming late at night. If it were really close, I wouldn't mind it now either. But yeah, so any kind of exercise helps you to sleep. I don't get wound up. I don't have any problem after exercise. I can just go to bed and sleep. So exercise and sleep. I'll have to figure something else out though.